And we're back with Bless the Bitties, Season 19, Episode 3. Maddie, how say you?
Yeah, you know.
All right.
We're just here. Yeah. Blessing the biddies.
So I have an interview with my second wife coming up. Are you going to vote yay or nay on her?
It's my decision. So, I guess you gotta wait and see.
We've been watching, what is it called? Big Love?
Yes.
Which is, I mean, it's been out since, 2010 or something? It's a really old show.
It's old. And, it's very strange. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't even think it's, like, supposed to be a comedy, but I find it very funny.
It's a comedy drama.
A dramedy?
Not a rom-com.
A dramedy.
Yeah, I that.
That's a thing.
There have been times where actually, the entire time I watch the show, I'm extremely uncomfortable.
Right. And you like that?
Well, no. I like clever writing and something that makes me feel some sort of way. I don't like shows that make me feel retarded, like Friends or fucking The Big Bang Theory. Sorry for all you people out there who like Friends and The Big Bang Theory.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah, 90210. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Wait, hold on. All right. Stop. Okay, that's an iconic show.
Baywatch, get the fuck.
That's an iconic show too. I've never watched it though.
Same. So, but something that actually makes you feel something, whether good, bad, uncomfortable, happy, sad, salacious.
So you think polygamy is okay?
No.
Oh.
In fact, that's the part that makes me feel really uncomfortable, because let alone can I satisfy the needs of you mentally, physically, emotionally, but to have 3 women to have to do that with, and then have a calendar for all 3 of them? I'm only one man.
It's a lot. And it kind of makes me wonder about people who aren't even polygamous, but like they're married and then they have like a side family, or they're married and then they have another secret marriage to someone else. It's like, how are you not dead from like the stress of going back and forth and not even holding a secret, but mostly like just living those 2 lives
or 3 lives or 5 lives.
And just, yeah, it's a lot. It's too much.
So the name of the show is, what is it?
Big Love. We already
Big Love.
And we're not being sponsored. So,
well,
once is enough.
Possibly HBO, if you want to hit us up, we will sponsor your network, your little television network you have going on over there. What is it? Home box office? Well, something like that. Oh, now they changed it to Max. HBO Max. All right. So there's the idea of the plural marriage. That's like the alternate term. But I think that's basically the same thing.
Yeah, it's just a wordy term.
Yeah. It's what the hip kids are calling it. Would it be better to have, I guess I'm asking this to myself, 3 different baby mamas like a lot of NFL and NBA players do? Shockingly, no hockey players. That's weird. 3 different baby mamas. Obviously, you're making millions and millions of dollars.
Finish the question.
Which would be better? Just the one singular man, and all 3 of the women are in on it, and they're all living together, they're all sister wives, or you got one bitch in fucking New York, one in Miami, and one in Los Angeles, and you just have to like fly out to see your kids.
Well, I mean, I do not condone polygamy, but it seems like it would be better for the children in some strange way.
Right. Because
just to have the family there.
Well, yeah, dad's on a road trip.
I mean, they're gonna be fucked up no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
In either situation. As we're watching, we just started season 2 of this show. So
what's it called?
It's called Grande Amor.
Okay. On Ash Biosh.
And yeah. I mean, either way, everyone they're going to therapy.
If you think about it, okay, so doesn't Nick Cannon like hold the record for the most amount of kids currently right now? Like
most like baby mamas. And
kids. Like
yeah. And you can't even count Mariah Carey in there because they were actually married at least.
Okay, but
also, I will not call her a baby mama.
And
excuse me.
Here's the other
respect
question I'd like you for answer. Very,
Just ask the question.
Is Nick Cannon really a good-looking guy?
No.
Okay, so that's what I'm...
When I think of Nick Cannon, and this is no shade to anyone or any person ever, I think of his sketch in All That where he was like dressed up as like a woman with like the fake nails on.
Nice.
And I always think of him that way. But I don't think of him as a woman, but I just think of him in that character.
Yeah, because I'm about his same age. Could you imagine me with fucking like 30 kids? Like, I could field an offense and a defense in the NFL.
Right, what is he trying to do? He's building a team?
Maybe he's building a fucking cult.
Then he should just do that.
Has there ever been...
He should just do that.
Has there ever been a black cult?
Oh, I'm sure.
I think it's always been white. There's never been a documentary about a black cult.
I mean, there has been a lot of white cults, you're right. I'm not gonna say nay.
It's because
we just don't know about it yet.
Black dudes don't really play the acoustic guitar, and I think that's the one thing that cults are started with is some dude with a beard playing the acoustic guitar.
The guy in this show, remember?
Yep.
He had his acoustic guitar.
And
the main character was like, I'm taking this.
Yeah, and he was like, fuck, and
then he was like, oh, damn. Okay.
Yeah, dude. And then he even took it out the case and made sure it was in tune. Like, dude, you started a fucking cult with you and your acoustic guitar.
Oh, wait. You have an acoustic guitar. It's right here.
Oh, that's for later. When I find my second wife. So you approve of this show and you would recommend it to people?
Yeah, I mean, it's a ridiculous show. So that's how I feel. I mean, you really are invested.
Well, I look over at you in certain parts of the show and I'm like, oh my God. And I look over at you and you're just on your phone playing fucking
I'm
Fallout.
not playing anything. You know what I'm doing? I'm researching the show.
Okay.
While I'm watching the show. I get curious. And I'm like, what has this person been in? Oh, yeah. What else have they been in? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because there are a lot...
And I'm just very curious.
A lot of the actors and actresses are faces that you've seen in other shows. And you're like, where do I know that girl from? Where do I know that dude from?
Right.
And they're all bit characters. Characters.
Characters.
Karen's characters. So this is Blessed Bitties, season 19, episode 3. It's been a while where it's just been a duo show. Now you have some other show news to really spill on us, and forgive us if you are not a Real Housewives or Bravo.
Okay, excuse me, you're butchering this intro right now.
Well, no,
okay,
I'm just saying.
Just da-da-pa-pa-pa. You don't even have to be a fan of anything. This is just very juicy. And there will be a documentary out very soon. Is it being made? I'm not sure. I don't have the details. But it's such a good story that anyone will enjoy this. So, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. We got Teresa. She's like the main character, known for flipping a table. We got Caroline Manzo. She famously says, "You want to know about me and my family?" Or something like that. Anyways. So, Dina Manzo, Caroline's sister, was attacked in her house because her ex-husband put a hit out on her. Now, Dina's ex-husband is Caroline's husband. So, we got two sisters who married two brothers. Now, that's some Mormonism shit right there. Two sisters, two sets of sisters from one family married two brothers from another family.
Okay.
All right? So, it's come to light recently that the attack on Dina and her now current husband was a hit set out by Dina's ex-husband, Caroline Manzo's brother. And the guy who did the hit has ties to the mob. And this is some shady, Soprano-esque shit. Now, the guy was paid for the hit. In return, got a free wedding at their...
that's a nice trade-off.
At the Brownstone, which is where the Manzo brothers work at. Now, the Manzo brothers, they also allegedly have ties to the mob. Their father was found dead, naked, in a trunk. Unexplained. Nobody knows who done it. So, that's shady in itself. But another shady part of this is... Now, Dina's ex-husband is facing about 48 years in prison. And Caroline, Dina's blood sister, has written a letter to defend her brother-in-law, Dina's ex-husband. Now, Caroline once said her family is thick as thieves. And I think that's so shady because... how are you going to write a letter of your brother-in-law saying he's a good guy and la 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 when he literally put out a hit on your sister?
It's a fair point, but also thick as thieves. I mean, it's right there.
That's right there, exactly.
It's right there in the heading. I mean, Jesus Christ. So what does... ultimately this become? Is Andy Cohen going to, kick people off the show? Is it going to keep them on?
Most of these people are not on the show anymore. Hallelujah. Except for Teresa. But Teresa really has nothing to do with this. She did claim once that the reason she went to jail was because of Caroline Manzo. And I think that's funny. So, but she really has nothing to do with this. It's just, we got off watching The Sopranos. I'm into the mob stories. I flew out of New Jersey. So, yeah, I feel like very connected to New Jersey, Sopranos, Real Housewives of New Jersey, drama.
And people getting whacked.
People getting whacked, and yeah, that's shady in itself. Their dad was found naked in a trunk of a car.
That's sending a message.
What did he do? It's reminding me of what's his name from The Sopranos. The guy at the end of last season, the secretly gay one.
Oh,
Vito.
Vito, yeah. Yeah,
it's like a Vito-esque ending.
They took him out to sea, right?
No, they killed him in a closet. He was left in a closet or something like that.
That was the other fat guy. Oh, wait. Every single person on that show was fucking fat. Jesus Christ.
Yo.
Except for...
Too much gabagool, too much provolone, a lot of pasta, and not enough exercise. Okay?
Little baked ziti. Should have been in that pool a little more. Tony?
Yeah, run them laps.
Hey, look. Autumn. She looked great throughout the whole thing.
Meadow is her name.
Oh, yeah, it was Meadow. I knew it was a season. The other movie we saw recently that came to mind was Anatomy of a Fall.
Right, yes.
How did you feel about this one?
I loved this movie.
Anatomy of a Fall. It's on Hulu.
It's a great movie. Half in English, half in French.
That was the best part of it.
Which was really, really cool. Because it was like someone would answer in English and then there would be a reply in French. Like, it was that type of dialogue, which I liked.
And if you can't read subtitles by now, fucking lose my number, bro. Or gal. Like, there are so many great movies out there that people will refuse to watch because A, there's subtitles, or B, the English overdub doesn't match the movement of the lips of the people that are talking. Right. And it's like, bitch, do your work. Like,
the English dub always takes me out of
English
the movie.
Dub is for dummies, all right? You gotta fucking keep up. You gotta read and see what's going on and just fucking, God, grow up, motherfuckers. Read.
Well, not to give too much about the movie, but basically someone died and they are blaming the wife. And she's a real Karen, I gotta say.
Yep.
But we don't know if she did it. Or do we?
We'll never know. Watch the fucking movie. Alright, so, let's go to some news, or just some relevant topics that I found that were interesting. I don't believe in zodiac signs as much as you, although I sort of, kind of do.
Ha, I got you.
I mean, I'm just like, all right, I'm a Gemini, and yes, I do have 2 different personalities.
Oh, yeah.
That's, the only thing I can think. And then, my best friend's a Cancer, and yeah, a lot of his traits equal that as of a Cancer. But, but I saw something on Instagram that said zodiac signs that balance each other.
Ooh.
And Leo and Gemini came up.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, so for all you listeners out there, Aries and Cancer, that's one. Taurus.
That sounds terrible, first of all, but okay.
Taurus and Virgo. Cancer and Aries again. Virgo and Taurus. Libra and Scorpio. Scorpio, Aquarius. Sagittarius and Pisces. Capricorn and Libra. And yeah, Pisces and Sagittarius.
Okay.
So it's really, I guess they're putting in a different order for male and female, maybe?
I
Because
don't know.
it's showing up both ways.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
So maybe the male Leo and the female Gemini, or the vice versa, but we got it both ways, babe.
It was fate,
I
guess.
Do you balance me, and do I balance you? I'll take that as a yes.
No, I think we do, honestly. I think we do. You're the yin to my yang.
All right, so have you heard about this fucking hot Tuah chick?
Right. Yes.
You've seen the video.
I remember you were like trying to explain this to me the other night, and like you couldn't find the video.
Yeah, it had.
And
like,
I had
it been
no
taken
idea.
Down.
Look, everyone's timeline is different. I'm very behind on my timeline because I just look at Bravo shit and then like I get offline. So I'm not really up to date, but have been seeing memes of this now.
Memphis ass girl.
So now, I mean, I sort of understand, but I don't understand the hype.
Well, that's the thing. It's
was it funny?
I don't think it was really that funny. I mean, okay, so take me back maybe 15, 20 years ago. Me and Larry went on Jefferson Street in downtown Lafayette, Louisiana, with a mic that was hooked up to nothing. It was just like if we had this mic and we were just like, hey, how you doing? And it was during festival, and we would just stick it in their face, and they were so drunk, and they would just like, we would ask them stupid questions. And we had like a list of questions, da-da-da-da-da. Long story short, we were ahead of our time. And this was before Instagram. You know, Facebook was only for your mom. Actually, no, it was more like...
Facebook was for college kids.
Yeah, college kids, yeah. You had to have like a .edu to join. So basically, anyway, we were doing the man on the street shit way before all this shit. And we would go up to random people and just ask them questions, and they would be like fucking drunk off their ass, and they would answer any question, and they thought we were filming like a live television show. Because
reporting live.
We had a fucking camcorder that you could like
with
hold.
A flashlight.
Yeah, and Larry had a mic with no fucking audio cable hooked up to it. And they would grab the mic to make their point.
Never give up the mic.
Yeah. So, but that's kind of how this all happened. Was like, it was just like this random black dude that was just like, oh, how do you make your dude come, or something like that. Like some stupid question. She was like, oh, you hot on that thing.
She said hot Tuah.
Yeah, well.
Which is...
Just
woo!
Spit on the dick, and that'll do it.
So romantic.
And so she's...
So romantic.
She's become a fucking celebrity now. And it's unbelievable how stupid...
Unprecedented.
Well, speaking of presidents, but I would vote for her over Trump or Biden. It's just unreal how that moment, that was probably like a 3-minute interaction, and all of a sudden she has fucking memes out. She has like fucking...
I mean, she didn't put those memes out.
She has merchandise, okay? I mean, this bitch has gone viral. Everybody knows about her.
Okay,
now.
yes, understandable. But as a TikTok scroller, I'm learning a lot about the internet, more than I really knew about. And nowadays, anyone, it's not even like famous. It's just like things will come up, be like, oh, did you hear about the so-and-so drama? Well, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, who the heck are these people?
You can
like,
say who the fuck are they?
No, but like, I'm thinking in my mind. I'm just like, what the heck?
Been watching these Mormons too long.
Look.
What in the gosh darn are these people?
I just don't feel like cussing.
Hey.
What's the problem?
Look. Shorty has hats made up.
That's embarrassing.
Hawk Tuah 24. Spit on that thing.
And she's posing with some old man.
Yeah. Can you describe that man? Was he on my podcast recently?
No. Jesus.
So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of sad that that's where the state of our country is. Where some fucking probably 19, 20-year-old can just do a street interview and say some salacious shit.
Yeah, but like 3 years later, she's gonna be nobody. No one's gonna even care about this person.
Well, also...
And that's the whole point I was trying to make when you interrupted me. No. Thank you.
I think she could run for president.
Yeah, sure. Totally. People are gonna vote for that Bitty.
I've already seen people say, she's got my vote.
Yeah, she's got my vote to spit on my dick. That's what they're saying.
That's a lot of dicks to spit on, my lady. Sorry. Yeah, so that's just an interesting, like what's going to be the next one? Like, or what was the last one?
It's all sad and, like, boring. Exactly. What was the last one? No one could fucking remember because it's,
Can
like,
you remember?
It's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. And when I'm, like, on TikTok, I see this, and I'm like, who are you? Why are people talking about this? Like, why are you even famous? Like, you're literally nothing. Like, I'm not a better person from knowing this information about your life because you went viral for one video?
That is going to make your father want to kill himself if he's not already dead or in prison? I said it. But yeah, it's called 15 minutes of fame for a reason. You know? She got her 15 minutes.
But don't you think, like, when you think about it now, it's, like, kind of cheesy?
Well, especially now.
Like, fame is cheesy now. Because back in the day, growing up, I mean, there was famous people. And then there was, like, really famous people.
And then there were just, like, people on America's Funniest Home Videos.
They're, like, they used to call them A-listers, B-listers, C-listers, whatever.
Right.
Like, all these viral people, all these internet influencers, like, they're Z-list. Like, they're nothing.
I would call them X-list because of Twitter. And remember Vine? Remember when Vine was a thing?
Yeah.
Dude. Chris D'Elia used to fucking kill that shit.
That's how I knew about Chris D'Elia.
That's the only dude that actually came out of that. I love Chris D'Elia. Say what you want about what he did in his private life.
Say it.
He's a fucking funny dude. So get off my lawn.
Not on stand-up.
Yeah, he's not.
Sure.
I don't like his stand-up, but great podcaster. And he's going to therapy, so I wish him well. So in Louisiana, who is ranked 47th in the nation in education, are now requiring every single school to have the 10 Commandments put up in and around said school.
Right.
Do you know the 10 Commandments?
I know one of them.
Which one?
Thou shalt not commit adultery.
Thou shalt not steal.
Yes, but also, like, yes, let's teach our kids about adultery. Like, very young. Like, let's teach them about it right away.
All right, first graders. My name is Miss Smith, and before we get to all your names and your hobbies, let's go over the 10 Commandments. when you grow up, don't fuck anyone unless it's your wife.
And don't kill and steal.
And don't worship anyone else but your God, or else he'll burn you to hell.
Don't covet thy neighbor.
Or their cow. Or their wife. It really is in that order. It's like, do not covet thy neighbor's cow or wife.
Right.
Fucking retards, man. God
and the
damn
fact
it.
that this is going to be in all classrooms up to the collegiate level, it's sick. It's sick. It is very sick. It's too much. Like, yo, university level, you should be able to say whatever. It's a time for finding yourself and finding your interests, and it's some bullshit. Some bullshit.
In other news, a white woman gave birth to a black baby and accused the husband of cheating with a black woman.
This is the time that we need Maury to be back on TV. Or Jerry Springer. Actually, Jerry Springer.
Explain to me how that would happen. Just biologically.
She's
white
just
woman.
Stupid, because she's like trying to make excuses. Like, ma'am, did you fuck a black guy or not? Like, let's just be real. Do you know how genetics work? Do you know how babies are made? Just curious.
To that I would say, thank God I'm not the father. I'm out. This hits closer to home because we are very competitive in our Mario Party battles, I would say. A wife was charged in her husband's death after a fight over a Nintendo Switch game. Also, it was done in a Wendy's parking lot.
She murdered him in a
She killed
Wendy's
him.
parking lot?
She killed him because she got a Nintendo Switch instead of a PlayStation 5.
Oh,
Which
okay.
I would kill
Jesse,
you.
you would kill me?
Yeah.
You would kill me?
No, I would just not talk to you for a while.
Hey, I know you wanted the PS5.
But I got you this gay-ass Switch.
I got you the Switch. The PlayStation was so expensive. Sorry. Next time.
It was like $100 less, so I hope you enjoy. You can play with your friends still, right?
I think you could play NBA 2K on this.
Like 2021, right? They still have that. Or you could just play like Mario Kart with me. Woo!
How dare you? We have the Switch, and I want you to play Mario Kart with me, and you won't.
It makes my eyes hurt because I have to keep
It does.
You have to
can
keep
do
your
like
eyes
one round,
open, like
and that's it.
You can't fucking blink, or else you'll fly off the side of a bridge or some shit.
We used to do the drinking and driving Mario Party.
I don't condone that.
It would have to be like, either us two in the race, or just us two in the race, because you would have to get a beer, like a short beer, not a tall boy.
Okay.
And crack it open at the beginning of the race. And you have to drink the whole beer before the race is over.
Oh, shit.
But you cannot drive at the same time you're drinking.
So you have to put your
So you have to put
down?
the controller down,
Oh.
drink, and then continue the race.
Oh, we're about to do that right after
Hey!
this podcast. Holy shit. All right, we got enough beer, and we're not going to actually drive. That's
Woo!
perfect. Speaking of crazy people, a church is going viral.
Oh, God.
What
What did he say on the show? What did he say? He's like, gracious Mike. Or what did he say?
Yeah, he said something like, oh, God, Mike. Or, yeah.
Goodness. I don't know. He said something ridiculous. Like, as if you were to say, like, oh, my God. He said, like,
it was like,
gracious Mike. Or,
yeah,
goodness Mike. And I'm like, we were like, who's Mike? Who's Mike?
Yeah, that show, Big Love, they have not said any curse words at all. Like, it's, oh, gosh darn it. Like, it's...
Gosh darn it, Margie.
And, like, when they want to go, like, have a beer, it's like, I'll have a glass of milk.
Yeah, too much. And buttermilk.
I need a glass of milk after this. Anyway. A church is going viral for selling plots of land in heaven for $100 per square meter.
Oh, poor people that actually purchase that. I hope they go to heaven because they won't make it in hell.
Sadly, they've already collected thousands of dollars.
Wow.
Like, look at this ad. They're collecting Visa, American Express,
This is
MasterCard.
why I don't like institutionalized religions. Like,
oh, but look.
Why?
Fucking Spanish people. Oh my God, dude.
How dare you?
I'm Hispanic. They're
Wait,
fucking retards. The hell? $100 and you get to pick your fucking plot of land in heaven? You fucking dope.
The pastor says he spoke to God and he was granted permission to do this.
Yeah. Guess what? My next story is fucking idiots. Another even worse, South African pastor who claims to heal people by farting on their faces. Claims he farts the Holy Spirit. Hey!
Now, that's funny. And the people who said, yeah, okay, fart on me, please. That's funny, too.
Yo.
And also, stinky.
I mean, look. I love that people love their religion. It's fine for me. If that's what gets you through your fucking day, fucking go for it, man. I would do anything to believe in what you believe in. That's awesome. It's fucking, like, bliss. You know? You don't have to... Oh, who cares? I'm going to heaven. I haven't sinned. I'm a good person. I'm going to heaven where the streets are lined in gold, and or if you have another religion where you get to have sex with 18 virgins or whatever the fuck it is, like, great, cool. But it's fake. And you're suckers. When you die, you fucking see black, or you blast off into a different multiverse and you can't even comprehend that shit because you're so focused on eating the fucking little wafer and drinking a little fucking grape juice every Sunday and dropping a couple of coins in the pass-around basket while the band plays some banged-out song that they don't even want to fucking play. And
Sounds personal.
And the pastor was a sinner in his past life, and now he's a pastor.
That's why it's called a pastor.
Hey! Let's move on. For those of you who have full-time jobs, this is a little life hack for you. You know those personal time off? You used to have these, right? Where you,
PTO.
PTO. You get a little PTO per year, right? These are the dates. You should really grab a pen right now. Mark this down. July 1 through 3 and 5 gives you 9 days off. September 3 through 6 gives you 9 days off. November 12th through 15th gives you 9 days off. I like this one. November 25th through 27th and 29th gives you 9 days off. And December 24th, 25th, or I'm sorry, I guess 25th is already like kind of given off. But also 27th, 30, and 31st gives you 12 days off. And that, my friends, is how you cheat the system.
One of my old jobs did not like for people to use their time off before a holiday.
That is 56 days of PTO.
I mean, who has that much PTO? That's a lot of PTO. Wait, you mean in general with the days off, with the holidays, you mean?
Yeah, if you use the hack, because some of the days they come on weekends or holidays that are celebrated or acknowledged. I remember when I first moved to New York in October, it was like...
October was the best month.
I was like...
So many holidays off. So many.
I was like, I only worked like 7 days this month. What the hell's going on? So many
holidays. All the Jewish holidays.
Hey, let's not get racial here.
Hey, I worked for a Jewish company. We had so many days off. It was amazing.
I know. I love
And even like the days, like there were some days they were like, oh, you can come in and work if you wanted to. Nobody was at work. And I love those days.
Right.
That was the best.
Sit on the can the whole day, huh? That's what you told me.
Hey, I don't sit on cans, but yes.
This is some sad news. An MMA
great.
fighter out of the Czech Republic who not only lost the fight, after the fight, he proposed to his fiance, or I guess girlfriend, and was denied.
He lost the fight?
He lost the fight.
Awkward.
He had pink hair. He proposed to her, and she said no.
Honestly.
Look at this man, though.
It's very awkward.
Describe the guy.
It's just a guy with, like, hot pink hair. It's like a low buzz cut of some sort. And his girl is one of those girls that has the really short, blunt bangs.
Yeah, she's not exactly...
Like that, the bangs, they don't reach the eyebrow. They're very short.
Yeah. I think they would go good together because both of them are equally ridiculous looking. So she should have...
That's just very embarrassing. Also, he probably shouldn't have. He shouldn't have. He should have
waited until he won a fight. And then she would have been like, okay, we'll talk about this in the locker room.
You won. That means there's money. Woo!
Yeah, I mean, like, really, look at her. Like, what actress would you say she looks like? Like,
I have no idea. Like Emma Stone.
No, how dare you?
I don't know.
Emma Stone is beautiful. This is like, what's her name? Matilda.
Okay, Matilda. I think she does have those bangs.
Matilda bangs and like weird ass face. And then this guy, honestly, the announcer, he's a hunk.
He's
and then
tan.
This dude, just a terrible haircut, pink on top. Didn't I say the other night at dinner I was going to dye my hair platinum? And you were down with that?
I was not.
Oh, okay.
It's not me. It must have been your other wife.
Yeah. I have 6 sister wives. You just haven't met them yet. Parisians threatened to poop in the Seine River. Seine? I think it's Seine River. To protest sewage contamination ahead of the Paris 2024 Summer Olympics.
Right. So let's contaminate it even more by taking a shit in the river.
Despite ongoing cleanup efforts, recent tests show persistently high levels of bacteria. The protest is linked to a website using the hashtag J'ai d'argent les jeunes, which challenges President Emmanuel Macron and Mayor of Paris, Anne Hidalgo, to swim in the river.
Oui. Swim in the river.
Swim in the river to demonstrate its safety. Yes, dude, I love that idea. Like,
okay, but
put your money where your mouth is.
It wasn't even safe anyways. That's what they were saying.
Right, but they're trying to make it better, right? But the Olympics start in like less than a month, and they're trying to like make a statement like, look, this isn't Detroit, motherfucker. This is Paris. Get our fucking water situated.
Paris is disgusting. I don't think I'd ever want to go to Paris.
Look, Paris. Hey, when you in Paris,
bed bugs.
Hey, you know,
bacteria rivers.
It's fine. It's okay. All right, baguette.
Racist. I don't know about this.
Yo, you're American. You sit down. You have.
I have a French name, but I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Madeline. Hey, as you say, it's bon. C'est bon. That was good.
The bon taboulet.
All right, Forbes just announced the 50 greatest.
Can you talk,
No,
sir?
I can't. The 50 greatest rappers of all time. Say that 10 times fast.
The 50 greatest rappers of all time. The
Say it
50
again.
greatest rappers of all time. The 50 greatest rappers of all time.
All right, read this really quick.
Oh, okay. So I'm starting with number 1? Or should I go 50? This is too much. Okay, 50.
No, start from 1 and then go to 50.
Okay, fine. All right, so number 1, Jay-Z, Kendrick Lamar, Lil Wayne, J. Cole, Tupac, Drake, Kanye West, Nicki Minaj, Nas, Eminem, Andre 3000.
All right, stop.
Andre 3000 was 11.
Hold on. Do we think that Nicki Minaj is better than Nas, Andre 3000, Biggie, Talib Kweli, Common, Lupe Fiasco, Mos Def, Busta Rhymes, Snoop Dogg, Tyler the Creator? I mean, this list is bonkers.
Wait, let me see who else is on the list.
Just Nicki Minaj has never
Nicki Minaj
made...
over Queen Latifah? Queen Latifah is a pioneer. And over Missy Elliott?
Hey, Forbes, go fuck yourself. Okay?
MF Doom came in 26. Lauryn Hill came in 28. Ew. LL Cool J, 35. Bad Bunny is on the list? Oh, throw this list away.
Yeah, exactly.
Throw it away.
Anytime these lists come out, I'm just like, wait, but what do you know? What do you know? Talib Kweli, 50th? He's dead last on the top 50? Under Cardi B? Suck my D. Pusha T? Are you kidding me?
Drake over Pusha T, though?
Drake has already died. He's dead. R.I.P. Drake. You were a big fan of that 70s show, yes?
I was. Oh, operative word was.
Okay.
But I did watch it a lot.
Lil Eric Foreman.
Right.
Notoriously a Bears fan, while the rest of his family were Packers fans.
Wait, on the show?
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
Why did he wear a Bears jersey during a Packers game?
That you gotta watch the show. Like, there was a whole mishap situation. I don't remember exactly that episode because there was a couple of times that they went to Lambeau Field. But I think, like, something got wrong with his shirt or whatever, and he put on a Bears jersey, and then he was an idiot. He wasn't really, like, thinking. I'm not defending this, but, like, I can't really remember, like, the plot. But he was a Packers fan.
Okay, good.
He had a Packers helmet in the basement.
That's true. That's the only thing I liked about the show. And that other guy that got arrested for pedophilia. He was a cool guy, right?
Was. Is the right word.
So the Packers, who are notoriously known as the only franchise in any sport that does not have an owner, they're owned by the fans, the community. You can buy a stake in the team and actually call yourself an owner of the Green Bay Packers because you have a 1%, or even if that.
Yeah. Okay. I think this is a scam.
Well, no, it's more like it's a not a scam. It's like hey, I support my guys, and
Yeah, but to claim ownership, part 0.00015, whatever the percentage is of ownership, is ridiculous because you have no say in anything. You just have that small ownership and a certified piece of paper.
Yeah.
Which is cool. It's very cool. Yes, I agree. But also, I think it's a scam.
Also, now you know what to get me for my Christmas present. Anyway, they do have a rule where the quote-unquote owner, once they turn 70, they have to step down and pass it on to someone else, which I think the United States of America should also do.
For a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like jobs.
So in this, it looks like little Eric Foreman grew up and got himself the new job as the Green Bay Packers quote-unquote owner.
Oh, congratulations.
Also, his name is, God damn it. It's something that sounds so ridiculous, I can't even remember it. Policy.
Oh.
Ed Policy. That's like John Law. Or just... It's like the most made-up name in the world. Ed Policy is the new franchise's chairman. And it's odd because, he's been in the organization for the past 12 years. His father ran the 49ers for a while. They won a Super Bowl.
Oh, he's a Nepo babe.
Yeah. So good for him and good for the Packers. And I have the Packers not winning the Super Bowl this year, but next year.
All right, talk about it on your podcast.
I said it. Wrapping up the show, we had a really rare and unsettling
unprecedented
event occur the other night. Do you want to explain exactly from your point of view?
Well, I could explain, and then you could finish because you were the first to see it. So
there were two things. There was the one by the trash can.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about the trash can. All right. I was going to work one day last week. was like Thursday, I think. I had to go in at like 8 o'clock. And I'm leaving for work. And I see something in the road, like a couple feet behind the car. And I'm like, what is that? And it turns out it was a dead possum. A big boy.
How do you spell possum?
O-P-O... Is there 2 P's? I can't remember. You don't know?
I don't know. I was asking you.
Well, some people just spell it P-O-S-S.
I understand that.
And then there's O-P-O-S-S. Right? Either way, there was a dead possum. So I'm leaving for work. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. There's a dead possum on our street. How fun. Then I get back from work, and it's gone. And I was like, oh, okay. I guess someone picked it up or something.
Or someone ate it. Or made a stew out of it.
Mm. And then I go to work the next day, and I'm coming back, and I see some activity near our garbage cans. A lot of buzzing, a lot of flying around. I literally almost hit a car because I was looking. And turns out that dead possum was just picked up and left right near our trash can. And
what kind
the
of
smell.
a sicko would do that?
An asshole.
An asshole neighbor?
You think somebody who hates us? I don't have any enemies here. I don't even know anyone.
Now, for the listeners, we do live in a weird-looking house that is
with overgrown,
seemingly overgrown, falling apart, and while the other neighbors build fences and have their lawn kept, we decide not to because
certain people don't want to.
Nature.
Anyway, so yeah, possum was there by the trash can. It was starting to smell.
Maggots,
I was coming in like, hey,
flies.
You smell this? You're like, I don't smell anything. Then we went out the next day and came back home, and the smell was beyond. It's a smell I never want to smell again. It's the smell of death.
Yeah.
And
guess who? Guess who the hero was, though, right? Let's just take a guess.
Yes. Jesse, our guy, was the hero of the rest of the year.
You think that was fun for me?
I know it wasn't. I was almost barfing inside.
We have no shovel. We don't have any pickup tools. So you know what your boy did? Grabbed his old fucking black gloves like a murder scene. And I went and I picked that fucking dead possum and I threw it in the garbage can. And maggots came spilling out of his guts. And I can never forget that smell. I never will. And those maggots are still in that garbage can as we speak. But there's a twist to the story.
So, what, like a day or two later, right? We're here, cuddled up, watching Big Love. And all of a sudden, you just yell possum. And I'm like, what?
How did I say it, though? I was like, possum.
No, you were like, possum.
Yep.
And I was like, what are you saying right now? What are you talking about? You were like, there's a possum in here. It went behind the door. And I still couldn't wrap my brain around the fact that you just said there was a possum in this room. And then...
So, you did your little booty dance out the fucking room. I had to press pause at what I think was a very emotional time of the episode that we were watching. But I had to drop everything and coerce this baby, really cute baby possum into the cat carrier.
Wait, well, but let's just, like, take a beat, because your first instinct...
Oh, yeah, that's right.
...was to grab one of the cats and bring it in here.
Well, here's my thing, okay?
Barbaric.
What is it to have a cat if they're not gonna fucking protect your house from rats and possums and roaches? I went out there and all the cats were just like hiding like some bitches. They were like stunned. They didn't know what the fuck to do. They have no attack in them. They have no fucking balls. Literally. None, 3 of them. 2 of them are female. One of them just wants to go spray his dick off in the lawn. And they were all non to be seen. Hiding from this baby possum. And so I went and found the most courageous and the most feisty of our 3 cats, Cinnabon. And I wanted her to come fuck this little possum up. And then you were like, nah.
Exactly. Because I'm a humane person. I like animals. I don't like strange possums in the house. That was terrifying. So I got the great idea of you
doing all the hard work.
Of you making sure that little possum got into the cat carrier with a broom.
I did, and he was hissing at me. He or she or they or them.
So we got him in the cage. I closed that bitch up. Went outside. Threw it on the... I didn't throw it. Placed the cat carrier on the little porch. And then opened it. And then ran back inside. And then we were feeling bad.
Yeah.
And then you gave him some bread.
Tossed some, old bread out there. Figured he, she, they, him, there were hungry. And next morning it was gone. They were gone. So it's, concerning anytime a fucking possum can make its way into your household. Not even, like, I can understand a roach getting in, an ant, a fly, a wasp. I understand those things.
But an actual baby possum.
A baby possum made its way from the front door, from the window to the wall, to my fucking bedroom. And it was...
Which is about 10 steps, right?
I would say it's about
10 giant steps
30
for us.
feet. 30 feet from where we're at right now. So the fact that our cats didn't step up...
Or they didn't even see it.
Or didn't even, make a noise, or, there was no, interaction. It was like they saw...
I don't even think they saw anything, really.
No. Because when I went out there, they were all, spread out, they were spooked. I could tell they were fucking spooked, all right? Which makes you know there's some pussy cats. And I don't want to hear anything about, we gotta make sure they're doing okay. Yeah, we coddle them too much. They need to be more, fierce.
We didn't raise attack cats.
No, they're so spoiled. They're so catered to. They're babies. They want to lay on top of your tummy and make biscuits on your booty, and it's like they can't fight a possum. So the possum was able to leave our premises, or else we would have called the cops. And yeah, it's good times living over here in South Louisiana.
Woo! Next time a little old gator's coming in here.
Oh, can you imagine? All of a sudden, a fucking crocodile coming through from
Just
Cypress Lake.
a baby gator. It's like, oh, we get all the baby animals. You had a tree frog come in here.
Yeah, Bromeo. I thought it was a roach. It was a tree frog. He came in through the fucking bathroom window. Like, I was about to fucking stomp because I thought it was a roach. And then I was like, oh, it's a tree frog. How the fuck did you get in here?
And why? Where's your mom? The same thing I said to the possum.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?